You know, people, I don't understand this. If you don't like Romney's politics, that's fine, no problem. But to say this guy's a felon, a murderer, he has a war on women, I mean, who comes up with this stuff? What do they sit around in a conference call? I mean, really, who comes up with this kind of logic? A war on women. This guy's as straight arrow as could be. Doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, doesn't do drugs, doesn't cheat on his wife. I mean, I don't understand this, people. His wife had cancer. What did he do? He stood by his wife. Not like John Edwards. Did he stand by his wife? Oh, yeah. He stand with another woman. He had a child with another woman. But that's okay. Because once again, when you're a radical lib, that's okay. There's no problem with that. I mean, think about this, people. You have Sandra... I almost said it. I didn't say it. You probably thought you knew what I was going to say. But I didn't say it. Sandra Fluke. Yeah, this is your poster child for war on women. Okay, great. You got the Three Stooges, Fluke, Pelosi, and what? Debbie Wasserman, Hitler. Or, excuse me, Schultz. Yeah, guess which one is curly, huh? I mean, come on now. These people, the war on women, they need to look in the mirror. There's your war on women. I mean, come on, people. I'm not saying that the Republicans have been all good. They cheat on their wives, too. You've got Vitter, you've got Ensign, you've got Sanford. They gave them the boot, except for Vitter they kept. That's the problem. 90% of the times, the Republicans give their guy the boot when they do something wrong. The Democrats on the other side, 90% of the time, they make excuses for him. Yeah, it's just a mishap, or it's the woman's fault. Talk about a war on women. Is that not a war on women? I mean, come on, people. What about Kennedy? How was that a war on women? This guy murdered a woman, and he was senator for 40 years. Don't you think that maybe that's a war on women? Huh? What about his cousins, the Skittles or Skinkle brothers? They killed a girl named Martha Moxley back in 1975. Yes, that was the Kennedy clan. Now, is that a war on women? They're killing women, and no one talks about it. They even had another cousin that raped a woman, allegedly. I mean, we all know what Clinton did with all his women, and I don't just mean Monica. I mean, come on, people. Let's be honest. That's the problem. You're not honest here. Even Arnold Schwarzenegger, what did he do? He had a child out of wedlock with another woman. That's terrible. There's no excuse for that. I'm not making excuses for people. That is wrong. What's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong. And this idiot in Missouri, what's his name? This jerk in Missouri, Aiken. What he said about women and rape is wrong. I'm not defending that. I don't care if he's Republican. It doesn't matter, people. Like I said, you tell the truth. This guy's an idiot for saying what he said, but you can't attribute that to Romney. Romney's, like I said, I don't understand the logic here. The guy's a nice man. He's a businessman. He's created jobs. He's fired some people along the way, too. But, I mean, would you rather have a guy who's actually created jobs instead of a guy who thinks he's creating jobs like Salerno and giving money to every country you can think of? I mean, come on, people. All this president can run on is fear and smear. That's all he can run on. He hasn't created anything. I mean, this is an absolute joke. If the last 4 years is successful, they wouldn't be attacking Romney on his success. And Romney doesn't need to be ashamed of his success. It's sickening to me. And they come up with these crap like these war on women. I mean, you had your trio back east with Weiner, Spitzer, and McGreevey. Oh, yeah, they did well, right? Yeah, well, they're war on women. I mean, come on. And McGreevey, this cat, he cheated on his wife for another man. That's right. He left his chick for a gay fillet. I mean, that's a war on women. I wonder if he went supersized it, right? I tell you, people, this country is just ass backwards. Doesn't seem like it. I mean, you've got a president that hung out with radicals, but they say Romney's a radical. Okay, Bill Ayers wasn't a radical, blowing up the Pentagon, at least trying to blow up the Pentagon. Reverend Wright for 20 years. Farrakhan, Resko, who's in prison, Blago. These are his buddies. They're not radicals. I mean, I don't know how libs can defend this. Like you say, I don't care if it's liberal or conservative. I just tell the truth here. Man, this is your war on women. You got Marion Barry who did crack, and he got reelected again. And you tell me if it was a Republican did crack, you think he'd get reelected again? Or what? I mean, come on. It's just your credibility shot to hell. You have no credibility at all. It's crazy. You got a president who wants to say, me more civil. Civil. He's more like civil, not civil. He's like civil. I mean, come on with these attacks on this man. I mean, like I said, you don't like his politics, fine. But to come up with this war on women stuff, yeah, don't have a chance. This is crazy. The real war on women, go look at the Middle East people. You want to see a war on women, go to any of these countries and you'll see a war on women. That's your war on women.